Okay guys, so I'm going to be talking about the differences between the Prife Terahertz wands, as you see before you, and the Olylife Terahertz wand. As you see, Prife has three wands at three different price points. They have the classic, which is the red one that you see there. That's the one that's most popular, mainly because of the price point. It's $380 in the US. It's a little more around the world depending on where you are. I think it's $420 odd dollars or $50, forget, $450 I think in the UK. But that's the bottom end of the range. It comes in a cardboard box, and it's, as you see, quite recognizable because it's bright red. Then they have the premium, which is the middle one. That one is retailing at $1,050, and it has two heat settings compared to the three of the classic, which is a bit weird because it's more expensive. And neither of these ones have a cool setting, which is quite important actually, but the Pro does. So the Pro has 6 heat settings, one of which is cool or cold. Very, very useful in certain situations. The Pro is much better made. However, it carries with it a heavy price point, comparatively at $3,800 in the US. So that's the three wands. So now OliLife only have one wand, and I'm going to go into that and then start talking a little bit about the differences. So this is the OliLife wand. It, like the Pro, has 6 settings including the cold. So this is equivalent to the Pro. It doesn't really compare to the classic or the premium. It's actually, in my opinion, a better build than the Pro. It has the 6 settings the same, it's as powerful, but it's lighter and smaller, and that is quite an important feature for me. I'm a big guy, I'm 6'3". I don't have any problem at all handling the Prife Pro. I've got one, in fact I've got one right here, I'll show you. So that's the Prife Pro. Can I get that in there? For me that's not a problem, but for some of my clients, especially the females, especially sick people, it's a bit chunky and heavy for them, whereas the OliLife one is not. So this is how the Pro comes packaged from Prife, and in all honesty it's a nice case, you know, and it's well protected. You know, it looks pretty decent. That's my own Pro that you're seeing there, and you know, that's how it looks when it comes. This is the OliLife one, so you can probably tell that it's smaller, although that's difficult in pictures. But you will also notice there's something else going on in that case. There is a telescopic stand. The stand is really, really important because it's a motorized stand that allows you to use the wand on your own, just lying there with it over your back, going up and down your spine, or however you set it to go. That is a really big key factor in the ease of use, because it is quite labor intensive wanding yourself. It's so much easier with a motorized stand, and they're a couple of $100s. You can get them not purpose built. Usually this one is clearly purpose built, but you can get a non-purpose built version for a few $100s for the Pro, added onto the $3,800 that you're already paying. So it takes it to the 4,000 mark if you, or a little bit more than that if you want to do that. But that's the OliLife version. And here we have a picture of the OliLife one with the stand. So really, really beautiful stand. Now, as I mentioned, the OliLife wand is better made in my opinion. One of the key factors is the motor is much better. The parts are from Italy, and it's a brushless motor. It's a lot quieter. And I'm going to give you a quick demonstration of the Pro in terms of its noise. Okay, so here it is. This is the on-off button here, so I'm going to turn it on just so you can hear what it sounds like. So you can hear that that's too loud, overpowering my voice. You can probably barely hear me when I was speaking now. I haven't yet got the OliLife wand. I'm in Brazil and it's challenging to get. I have friends that do have it, but I'm going to show a video of somebody letting you hear the sound of the OliLife one. Okay, now this lady is speaking, I believe Malaysian, but have a listen to this.
已经改进良好，比较慢的是第一个档。那么如果我们在按一下，看到吗？它的灯闪的比较快嘛，它的风速。
So you can hear it's very faint in the background. There's no problem hearing a voice over the top of it. Now that makes quite a difference in usage. There's a lot of things that you can't really do while you're blasting out like a hairdryer sound. It's pretty loud and it stops you from being able to communicate and so on. So as you can see, it's equivalent to the Pro, but better for a number of reasons. One, it's better built, and the second reason is it comes with a stand that allows you to use it on your own and do your back and wherever else you want to do comfortably while you're lying or sitting there or whatever. So what about the price? So the price of the OliLife one, let me just say this first before I get to that actually. So right this minute, the OliLife version is only available for countries with a 220 volt system, unless you're going to want to use a step up, step down converter. However, from next month, it's going to become available from OliLife with a 110 volt. So if you want a 110 volt, you're in the US or Canada or any other country that uses 110, it will be available very soon. So what about the price? So as we've just seen, the Pro, which it's equivalent to, is $3,800 without a stand. This is going to be about $550. I mean, it's shocking, the price difference between the two. As I say, it's the same technology, and we're seeing amazing results with it in Malaysia, where it's been for a while. Although they also have, and we also have in the US, a foot device that uses terahertz amp EMF, which in my opinion is even better. But that's a little more at just over $1,000. It's the same price as the premium wand of Prife. They also have a foot device, but their foot device is $4,500. So kind of crazy money, considering you can get basically the same technology and better made again for $1,050. Anyway, so that's the prices. If you want to order one or you want to get more information, then just connect with me or whoever gave you this video. And by the way, if you're like, no, I want a Prife wand, I prefer one of the classic ones, or indeed a premium or a Pro, then talk to us about that as well. We can get you a very good discount, considerably less than you can get direct through the distributors for Prife. So Prife ones cheaper if you want that, but I would recommend that you don't go that route, and that you get an OliLife device far better.